So today I am going to go ahead and start with 1-4, which is evaluating algebraic expressions. So it says here in the key concept that to evaluate an algebraic expression, you need to replace variables with a given value. Then evaluate the expression using the order of operations. So there's a few keywords in here I want you to underline. Algebraic expression is one. Now remember, algebraic expression starts with an A, and I remember A like alphabet. So that means that can be any type of formula. It could be 8 plus A, anything with a variable in it. It can be 8A, it can be 8 divided by A. Okay, so there's always going to be a variable in there. A numeric expression does not have letters. It's just going to have those numbers. So it says, then evaluate the expression using the order of operations. Well, you guys know all about that. That's our PEMDAS. So go ahead and underline that and write PEMDAS for me. Okay, so it's parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction. So I want you to look in your notes and follow along with me. They're saying they want you to evaluate 2x minus 5. Okay, so you know what 2 is, you know what minus 5 is, but here they want you to look at when x is equal to 3 and for when x is equal to 5. So all they're doing is they're comparing these using two different numbers to plug in for x, okay? So if you have 2 here, they want you to plug in 3 for x minus 5. Now, a lot of 6th graders get this confused. I see a lot of 6th graders write 2, 3 minus 5. That is not correct, okay? And the reason why is because when you have a number next to a variable or a number next to a letter, you have to put it in parentheses to show that you are multiplying. Again, we learned last week that parentheses means multiply. So when you put 2 next to a 3, you need to put that parentheses next to it. It's not 23 minus 5, it's 2 times 3 minus 5. Well, you know 2 times 3 is 6. Bring down my minus sign, bring down my 5. 6 minus 5, boys and girls, is 1. So your answer for this formula right here is 1. Let's look over here. Again, we're plugging x in for 5. So if 2x minus 5, I need to plug 5 in for x. Again, it is not going to be 25 minus 5. Okay, go ahead and cross that out. That is not correct. You need to put 2 multiplied by 5, in parentheses, minus 5. 2 times 5 is 10. 10 minus 5 is 5. So, which one is greater? Well, x is equal to 5 is greater than when x is equal to 3. All right, let's go on to part 1.
Look at the expression 6m. M can be any value. So the expression can have many different values depending on what numbers are used as replacement values. Now, this can be very useful if I don't know how much of something I will need.
So there's a few key things in here they want you to do. This I like to consider problem 1, this box, and this down here I like to consider problem 2. Here's why. For problem 1, they want you to substitute with 5, and for problem 2, they want you to substitute with 7. So this is easy peasy, okay? Here up top, all they want you to do is write 13 minus m. Well, they wanted you to replace m with 5. So what is 13 minus 5? Well, 13 minus 5, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. So my answer is 8. Here I have 35 plus 2 times 5. Remember, it's not plus 25. A letter next to a variable means times or multiply. Okay, let's see, a lot of kiddos forget to put that parentheses around there. You will not get it correct if you do 2, 5. You need to show that you're going to multiply. So 35 plus 2 times 5, well, 2 times 5 is 10. And I have parentheses in there, so that goes first. That means multiply. Now, according to PEMDAS, addition will be next. So 35 plus 10 will give me 45. Okay. Over here, I have 6 parentheses 5. Again, not 65, but 6 multiplied by 5. And 6 multiplied by 5 gives me 30. Okay. Down here, they want you to replace everything with 7. So go ahead and freeze your screen if you want. Okay, and I will go ahead and fill these in. I want to see if you can do it by yourself. Freeze your screen, Okay, and then when you're ready, go ahead and check your work with me. So here's what I've done so far. I have 13 minus 7. I have 35 plus 2 multiplied by 7. And I have 6 times 7. Well, I know 13 minus 7 will be 6. 35 plus 2 times 7, well, 2 times 7 is 14. So I'll have 35 plus 14. When I add these together, 5 plus 4 gives me 9. 3 plus 1 gives me 4. So my answer will be 49. And 6 times 7, well, 6 times 7 gives me 42. Okay. If you have questions, go ahead and call me over and I would love to help you. Or if you're at home taking notes on this, go ahead and put a question mark somewhere on your page so you remember to come talk to me tomorrow.
Evaluate 150 plus 3p for p equals 30.
So evaluate means to solve. They want us to plug 30 in for p. So let's go ahead and do this. I'll get you started. I would love for you to try it on your own. I'm going to have 150 plus 3p, where p is 30. So I'm going to go ahead and put my 30 in parentheses. I'm going to close my parentheses. Okay, what's 3 times 30? Well, 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 0 is 0, so it must be 90. Okay, and now what is 90 plus 150? Okay, go ahead and solve that for me. Here are your possible answer choices. Go and freeze your screen. Solve it. And the correct answer should be 240. Now remember, do not put 330 here. You need the 3 separated by parentheses with the 30 inside.